Hey, it's Kelsey Ray. Welcome to my YouTube. If you guys are interested in becoming better all-around humans, please subscribe to my channel. I do workouts, meal plans, cooking, tips and tricks when being on keto, the whole nine. And my goal really is to just inspire you guys to be better in every way possible. So if that's something that you're interested in, please make sure you're subscribing to my channel. I am in the process of uploading more videos lately. I know that I only have about 4 right now, but we are working on getting some better equipment so that I'm able to give you guys better and more videos more often. So what I'm going to talk about today is the keto diet. Essentially the keto diet. I'm going to talk about where I started and how I started. A lot of people, when they start doing keto, they don't know where to start or what to eat or what not to eat. And I'm going to go over like what I eat in a day and help give you guys a little bit of insight of what it looks like when you're supposed to be doing keto. When you're on a keto diet or when you're trying to maintain a state of ketosis, you want to stay under 20 grams of carbs a day. You want to keep your fats high and your protein moderate. The fats in your diet are going to be what keep you full and sustained. The low carb is going to keep your fat burning. What I did when I first started was literally based everything I was eating around my meats. So for breakfast, usually, and I'm going to talk about, like, I'm dairy free now. So, but I'm not going to go ahead and get it. I'm going to give you guys some tips on that as well if you're dairy free. And if you are dairy free, let me know in the comments and message me on my Facebook or Instagram if you have any other questions outside of this. So as far as the basic keto diet goes, base every meal that you eat off of your meat. You got to have some kind of protein. So in the morning, I would do bacon or sausage. Just typical like eggs or something like that. Yesterday I had chicken salad and scrambled eggs. So breakfast is pretty much the most simplest thing that you could probably do. You can make keto pancakes, whatever. I just find that it's a lot easier just to go ahead. You can put some avocados with some scrambled eggs, a chicken breast, or some bacon or some sausage. Just find a meat and then go off of that. And then if you're not dairy free, you can put some cheese on it, which is really good, and that's good for your protein as well. So moving on to lunch, what I eat for lunch usually is something like a wrap. So I'll eat either some chicken or tuna salad wrapped in lettuce or wrapped in Joseph's Lavish bread. If you want to Google that, it's Joseph's Lavish bread. It's literally the best substitute for any kind of wraps that you want to eat. So I'll wrap anything in that. Like I'll make taco meat and wrap it up in that with some tomatoes, some lettuce, whatever, what have you, you know what I'm saying? And again, basing my meals off of my protein. So for lunch, okay, I'm gonna have chicken salad, and then what from there? I'm gonna mix a bunch of stuff into it, some vegetables, maybe some cucumbers, some tomatoes, with some mayonnaise and mustard, and wrap it up in a piece of lettuce or wrap it up in a Joseph's Lavish bread wrap. So good and filling, very filling. So a lot of people are so concerned with if they're gonna be starving themselves. If you're hungry, you're not dieting right, okay? If you're hungry, you're fasting, and that's not, if you're gonna try to maintain the keto diet, you really want to maintain your meals well. Make sure that you're not eating more than 20 grams of carbs a day. So for dinner, again, basing my meals around a meat. So let's just say chicken. Pick chicken. Make some broccoli or Brussels sprouts. A lot of the times I'll eat Brussels sprouts with my steak or whatever meat that I'm eating. And I'll just take them, cut them in half, put them in the oven with some oil and some seasonings, and get a nice little char on them. So amazing, so good, and so filling. Brussels sprouts do have a little bit more carbs in them, but as you guys probably already know because you're on my YouTube, that I don't have to necessarily worry about being on a strict keto diet. And then another idea for dinner would be chicken and green beans, or even going and getting a bag of frozen tilapia, and then you can take the actual frozen piece of tilapia, put it on a pan and put some green beans beside it, oil it up, put some seasonings on it, put it in the oven for 15-20 minutes, and literally it is still so filling. I will tell you guys, like, that's basically my whole day of eating. I will tell you guys that it is so much easier to maintain something like this when you do it after a couple of weeks. The first couple of weeks are going to be the hardest, but I can't tell you how worth it is to do this, because you're going to feel so much better. It feels so much better. Even before I started doing my supplements that I have that put me into ketosis, I felt so much better when I started eating better, when I started fueling my body differently, when I stopped eating processed foods. So you can still also be keto whenever you're eating fast foods, okay? So like, let's just say that you go to Wendy's and you get a Baconator. Just take the bread off. Granted, there is sugar in their sauces and all that, but that's part of like being in dirty keto, is like if you're like eating processed foods but still staying under 20 grams of carbs a day. So just make sure that you're not eating bread or pasta or rice or anything that has too much carbs. If you are also trying to maintain it with just the keto, if you're trying to maintain ketosis with just the keto diet, you have to make sure that you're keeping your protein moderate as well, because too much protein, which it would take a lot of protein, but too much protein will turn into carbs. So just know that that can affect your diet as well. If you're on the keto diet, you may not be seeing results. How much protein are you consuming? Are you consuming outside sources of protein besides your meats and veggies? So anyways, if you guys have any questions, please drop it in the comments or send me a message over Instagram or Facebook. And yeah, I hope that this helped you guys in some way. Thank you guys for watching this. Like I said, if you want more videos, even if you want something else recorded, just drop it in the comments and let me know. But I appreciate you guys watching, and make sure you subscribe if you want to be better.